Let's start the bulletin with some breaking news that's coming in right now. The Supreme Court has asked the Aam Aadmi Party to vacate its headquarters near the Rouse Avenue court. The Aam Aadmi Party will have to vacate its office after the Lok Sabha elections. This is the Supreme Court order now. It has given the Aam Aadmi Party the time till June 15 to vacate its headquarters near the Rouse Avenue court. Now, it is an encroachment into a land given to the Delhi High Court is what the Supreme Court has said. In fact, the Supreme Court has also added that the plot that the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters has been built on is the plot that was meant for construction of additional courtrooms for Rouse Avenue Court. In fact, the Supreme Court has also asked the Aam Aadmi Party to apply for an alternative plot with the LNDO. In fact, the Supreme Court has said that they are giving the Aam Aadmi Party additional time in view of the upcoming elections. And Harish joins us live on the broadcast to help us understand more on this. Harish, this is, of course, the Aam Aadmi Party which will have to vacate its headquarters. Help us understand more.
Yes, that's right, Ashish. Remember, it was on February 16 that the Chief Justice had told the Aam Aadmi Party that on a submission by the Land and Development Office that it's a clear case of encroachment. The rule of law has to prevail and unencumbered possession of the land which was meant for constructing additional courtrooms for the Rouse Avenue Court have to be given back to the High Court. At this juncture, Aam Aadmi Party filed an affidavit saying it was its property as per given by the NCT government in 2015. Only in 2023 it came to know that that land also has been acquired for constructing additional rooms for the Rouse Avenue Court. Ever since and said that it is ready to vacate, but on a condition that an alternative plot be given to the party, keeping with its national party status. The Aam Aadmi Party through Abhishek Manu Singhvi said that Aam Aadmi Party is one of the 6 national parties, so it is entitled to get a land or plot or a building for as a headquarters. But at this juncture, the Chief Justice said that you cannot use our good offices to get a plot or land for yourself for headquarters. You should make an appropriate application before the LNDO. That can be considered. But now you have to vacate, and since the elections are forthcoming, when Abhishek Manu Singhvi that before the elections said that you cannot put us on the road as a national party, we need an office to function before the elections. So considering this fact, the Chief Justice has said that you have to vacate by June 15. Earlier, the Supreme Court was inclined to ask the Aam Aadmi Party to vacate the premises immediately, but after taking into consideration Singhvi's argument that Aam Aadmi Party cannot be left on the road ahead of the national elections, the Supreme Court agreed to give more time to the party, saying that, okay, you vacate till by June 15. Now, as you rightly said, the Aam Aadmi Party has been allowed to move the LNDO seeking an alternative plot, and also, in fact, the Chief Justice made the very strong observation that you cannot use the Supreme Court to get an alternative plot. This was after the Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, who had appeared for the LNDO, said that the Supreme Court should not allow the Aam Aadmi Party to hold the Supreme Court or High Court to ransom for getting an alternative plot. They have to find their own ways. So, in fact, the Supreme Court on the last date of hearing had said that unencumbered possession have to be given back to the Delhi High Court because this land is meant for the expansion of the Rouse Avenue Court, and asked the Chief Secretary, PWD Secretary,
Right.
Revenue Secretary to sit together with the Delhi High Court Registrar General and find a solution to this problem. Today, an order has been passed clearly asking Aam Aadmi Party to vacate its headquarters, and it has been allowed to move the LNDO seeking an appropriate alternative plot, and by June 15, they have to vacate. The only relief, Ashish, coming in the form of that party has been given more time to vacate, and the Lok Sabha elections, it can fight sitting in its headquarters in Rouse Avenue Court, but immediately after the elections, June 15 is the deadline when Aam Aadmi Party has to vacate
Right,
its
Harish, like you rightly said, that the Aam Aadmi Party will have to
of
find a new headquarters after the Lok Sabha elections, and this is, of course, a relief that in a way that the Supreme Court has given, that the Aam Aadmi Party will at least have an office to fight for the Lok Sabha elections, and after that, they will now have to find a different plot. Shifting tracks now in a